Hey everyone, my name is Alyssa and this is my daughter Copeland, and today we are going to go through my 10 favorite baby items that have literally saved our lives these past 4 months. Let's go. So basically these products kind of range in prices, but we literally use all these products at least every day, if not multiple times a day. And they have really made the transition into parenting life with Copeland so much easier. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is baby wraps. So right now I have her in a baby katan, however you want to call it. But we also have the Moby wrap. Where's the label? But we also have the Moby wrap that we use as well. So both of these are basically the same thing. The only difference is the Moby wrap is a little more interesting to get into. But it honestly holds her better than the baby katan if I had to say, you know, one way or the other. The baby katan is more simple of a design. So the Moby wrap, you have to actually wrap everything yourself. And it took me a good 5 to 10 tries to really get the hang of that. The baby katan hold on. So basically the Moby wrap, you actually have to wrap it yourself, whereas the baby katan, you kind of put it on like a scarf and then you put your arms through it and then it's already wrapped for you, and it just has one extra piece that you wrap around to really get her nice and snug. But both of these items are an absolute lifesaver. Like things like now, you know, she was tired, she wanted to be held, but I needed to film, and Daniel is in the other room working, so I put her in this, give her a little nice couple pats on her butt, and she is out like a light. The lights were actually not calming to her, so I had to cover her face up a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry. It's bright in here, isn't it? But both of these kind of run somewhere between $30 to $75. And I'll have a link to both of those down below where you can purchase these items at. And let's get to our second item. So our second item is, I'm just going to go to the things that I can reach the most, are the Swaddles / Love Sacks. So we have 3 different kinds, but our favorite kind is this one from Target. It's called the To Love to Dream. Basically it looks just like that, and their head obviously goes right here and their little arms kind of go up like that whenever they're sleeping, and it has a 2-way zipper to it, so you can zip it down like that, or you can zip it from the bottom up to where if you needed to change the babies at night but you don't want to get them all the way out of it, you know, you can zip it from the bottom up and just change their diaper in it. The other couple styles that we have this, what's it called? A swaddle that has the Velcro pieces, and basically you put them in here and then put their arms down and swaddle them like that, and their arms are nice and snug, and you don't have to go through the process of actually like swaddling them with a blanket, which can be very difficult, trust me. And then also this one is called Comfort and Harmony. So this is kind of like the Love Sack, except for it doesn't have the arms. So basically their arms are straight down, and they're kind of like in a baby straight jacket with this, so their arms can't come back up, but it also has the double zipper. And it just is nice and snug for them whenever they go to sleep at night. We really liked these the best because I felt like, you know, well, honestly and truly, whenever Copeland was newborn, even swaddling her in a blanket, she still managed to get her hands up, and she would be like this no matter what you put her in. So with the Love to Dream one, where her arms are kind of up like this, her arms are already up towards her face, so she just kind of moves her arms and gets that sensation of having her hands in her face, even though her hands are really still right there. And all of these items really help with like the infant jerking that babies do whenever they are sleeping. And she still kind of does it. We're trying to kind of transition her out of the swaddle, but you know, babies like jerk sometimes whenever they are sleeping, and that kind of wakes them up. So these items really will help you as a new parent in keeping your babies asleep whenever you get them to sleep. And my sister, actually, her boys, her youngest, he would know that once he got into this swaddle that it was time for bed. Like, she had him trained. As soon as she zipped it up, he would go instantly to sleep. Now, I haven't been that good at putting her in this every single time she takes a nap or anything during the day, so she's not quite as good as he was. But she still knows like that's her nighttime sleeper. As soon as we zip her in that to go to sleep, she will sleep through the night, and it is amazing. Next, we have the Wubbanubs. If you have not heard of the Wubbanub, you have been living under a rock or just haven't been around children. These are the most amazing things in the world. Now, we have two. We have a lamb and a unicorn. Now, she'll take the lamb, but she loves the unicorn because of the unicorn's horn and his hair and also his tail. Daniel and I tried to give her a pasty that was exactly like the Soothie without the unicorn on it or the lamb, and she refused to take it. Absolutely refused to take it. The Wubbanubs, they're the best. Hey, I'm gonna give it back to her now that I talked about it. Oh yeah. So this next item I'm going to talk about real quick so I can actually put her down, because I don't think she's comfortable in this now that I'm sitting down. But the next item, I think this is number 4, is the Boppy Lounger. No, I don't even know if you can see this whole thing, but this thing is amazing. So that is I'm sorry. So we live by that Boppy. We actually feed her in that. She had a hard time like getting the right sucking motion to drink. Whenever she was little, she would like kind of smack a lot, and we saw a speech pathologist that actually told us to turn her on her side to eat, and that would kind of help with gravity, but also give her a little bit less strain while she ate. So we use the Boppy a lot to feed. We've kind of gotten out of it here or there with turning her on her side to eat, and she just eats normally now because she's kind of learned the way to eat correctly without having to use so much energy to eat. But we still use this to feed her at night. We'll just bring it in the bedroom, we'll pop it on the bed, and then we'll feed her right in the Boppy. She loves that thing, and actually now that we're trying to get her to sit up a little bit more, you can kind of position this on the couch to where it's kind of sitting up a little bit more to help her to where she still has some comfort around her, and she's still very like pretty much safe as long as you're watching her in it, but she's sitting more up than laying flat, and she can see around her, she can see what we're doing, and she's not just sitting by herself on the couch, or you know, because she's still small and she doesn't know how to sit up all the way on her own. So that Boppy really helps us out a lot. All right, I'm gonna put her down. I'll be right back. Next thing on the list is this car seat cover. So basically this is a multi-use item. It looks like this, and it has a small opening at the top. Open. A small opening at the top, and then a larger opening at the bottom. And basically you kind of ring it up, and then you wrap it over her car seat. This keeps them from getting any germs breathed on them, or the wind or the sun. It basically keeps them protected in their car seat. And also it is good for nursing. So I really didn't have to do this because since Copeland was adopted, I did not breastfeed her. But basically, from what I've seen, the moms can put this over their neck like so and nurse the baby without being exposed. And it's already with the car seat, so why not? But they have tons of different styles, tons of different patterns. You can even, I've seen things where they've embroidered or monogrammed the front of these things, and they're just really neat. We love this item because, you know, Copeland with her baby blues, the sun really hurts her eyes, and I like being able to put this on her for the wind or when it's cold. And also when we've gone to the hospital a lot in the doctor's offices, this keeps people from breathing on her and getting germs on her. We like not getting germs. Okay, next item, I think this is number 6 on the top 10, is this. This is called the Baby Bum Spatula from Baby Bum Products. And this thing is, I about like touched it with my face. Not gonna do that. This thing is amazing. So this was invented by a very, very smart person. It helps wipe baby products on the baby's butts. Helps put diaper cream on the baby's butts, essentially. But this is a spatula. It's made out of complete silicone. And it also has a suction cup. Obviously it's not gonna suction cup to my hand, Alyssa, but it has a suction cup to where you can get the products on it, wipe the baby's butt, and then stick it onto your changing table to where it won't go anywhere. And then you just wipe it off. You can also put it in the, she's laughing at me. You can also put it in the dishwasher to sterilize it. And it's amazing. I need 3 of these in my house. I need one in the bedroom, one in her room, and one in the diaper bag because we always kind of had to bring it back and forth. This is amazing. If you don't get anything else off of my list, get you this because she is now almost 4 months old and I've only had to wipe stuff on her butt with my fingers once. And from what I've heard from everyone I've talked to, diaper cream is the worst of getting off of your fingers. And it's sticky and it's gross and it's just nasty, and I haven't had to do that because I've had this. This is the most amazing thing in the world. This is the best product. No, it's not. But this is definitely top 2. Definitely top 2 product. I never leave the house without this because it's the holy grail of baby products, and it's really inexpensive too. I'm gonna have this link down below for you as well. Yes, Baby Bum Spatula, get you one. If you are having a baby anytime soon, get you one of these. Amazing. So I have 2 other of the small products before I get to the big things. And the small products are noisemakers. Oh my gosh, noisemakers. So let's start with this one. This thing has been around forever. Oh! So whenever I was growing up, my parents had this. Pretty much the exact same one, except it wasn't this pretty gray color. It was more like a... Oh! Please tell me y'all can hear her. Is Mama talking? Do you like your noisemakers? Yeah? So, my parents had like a weird yellowy tan colored one, but this one's gray. Sorry, Mom, it's a lot prettier. But this thing is amazing. I have to show you, I have to let y'all listen to it. Amazing. Basically, you can see it has the holes that you can open and close. Also on the side, it has an open and close holes there, and then it has 2 settings. So we're gonna do the quieter setting. No, we're gonna do the louder setting. And it changes anytime you move these pieces. I'll show you. Do you like your noisemaker? Yeah, she approves. This is called the Marp. It's an original natural white noise machine. I will have this link down below. If you, I just said if you get nothing else with the baby spatula, but like literally this is amazing. If you don't like sleeping in complete silence, this is a good product to have. And in all seriousness, I said before that my parents have one of these. They've had this thing since, they've had theirs since I was young. And they still have the same one. They've never replaced it, as far as I'm aware. It's the same one that they've used whenever I was little. This thing's a brick, and it won't die. At least the one that my parents have hasn't died. I'm hoping we can keep this for a while. Hey, are you talking? This is our other sound machine. Now, I got this from Target, and basically, you can't see the color, but that's white, that's blue, that's purple or pink, green, blue again, red, and yellow. Let me get my lights back on. Yes, this is called the Halo Rest, and this is amazing. So we already had a nightlight in our bedroom because I don't like the dark, but this is over by where Copeland sleeps in our bedroom. And the cool thing about this, so to switch between all the different, oh, am I not paying attention to you? No. So to switch between all those colors and all those sounds, I just press that ring right there. And essentially this hooks in with an app on your phone, and you have to have Bluetooth on, sorry, but basically on the app, you press the app and you find your hatchling. I called it the hatchling because it was the hatch, and on the hatchling you have to have it on, and basically in this you can make the sound go up and down. I'm going to go ahead and turn it down. You can make the brightness of the color go up and down. You can choose the color that you want, and it'll show up right there so you can see what color it is. You can also do like a multicolor thing where it kind of goes in a rainbow effect. It's really neat. You can also choose the sound. You have all these different sound options to choose from. And then you can choose the volume, and you can set a timer. I haven't done this. You can do a timer to where it turns off after a little while. You can also have programs. So basically, we haven't done this because we just have been lazy and haven't done it. But you can set different times and different days that you want it to turn on and you want it to turn off. Kind of like an alarm. And then you can have favorites. So I've chosen all these different favorites as my touch ring options. And you can do whatever you want to. And you can also have multiple ones. You can have multiple ones of these in your house, and then you can do the different items for the different rooms. This is so neat. Now this was kind of expensive at Target. I think it was $45. But we've taken this to the hospital with us every single time because it just gives a nice kind of calming aroma in the room besides those awful hospital lights. And every time we are there, the nurses always laugh and make comments like, oh, this is like the Zen room. This is like a relaxing room. We like coming in here because Copeland's just a doll, and then this, we had the lights and the music playing. Like, it was just, this is the real deal. This stuff is good. And speaking of noisemakers, this. Oh my gosh, this. So this is called the Baby Shusher. And it's not gonna show you, I'll show it to you later. But this is an amazingly annoying product. If I had to give it a name, an amazingly annoying product. So my sister actually hates this thing. She hates the sound of it. But this, it's the most bizarre product. It shushes for your baby. So you know how moms sometimes like to get their babies to calm down, they like rock them and say shh, shh, to like get a baby to calm down. Yes. That is shushing for you. Someone invented a shusher. So it's called the baby shusher because it shushes for you. Bless you. Bless you. This is the most amazingly annoying product I've ever seen. So it has a 30-minute timer and a 15-minute timer, and it also has volume settings. So that's as loud as it goes, and then you can turn it all the way down to where it's barely shushing or not shushing at all. It takes AA batteries. It comes with batteries in the package. And a lady at work told me about this, like in the hallway. She stopped me, she said, "Oh, Alyssa, I didn't tell you, you need to get you a baby shusher." And I was like, "A what? A baby what?" "A baby shusher." And she told me that, like, I would think it was insane, but it works. And I tell you, it works. Now, my sister hates it because she just gets annoyed by the sound over and over and over again. And I do too, but it shuts off after a while. And Copeland loves it. Don't you like your shusher? Shush. Shush, shush. She doesn't like right now because she thinks I'm gonna put her to sleep. I'm not putting you to sleep yet. This is amazing. Amazing product, amazingly annoying product that you need for your baby. Trust me. So, this is a cart I got from Target. It was my mother's idea to buy this cart. And she is a very smart lady because this cart's amazing. So, basically it has 3 tiers, 1, 2, 3. It's on wheels. And this was a lifesaver, and still is a lifesaver for us. So, basically when Copeland was first born and we were going in and out of the bedroom, we had this that had all of her diapers, all of her wipes, all of everything in here that we needed. And we could just roll it in and out wherever we were with her. So we didn't have to keep moving, yeah? So basically it has stuff like lotion, the baby oil gel. It has one of these caddy in it that I got from a baby shower that has some of the disposable wipes from the hospital. It has diapers, Q-tips, her brush that she hates to use. It has another department over here. Let's see what else I have in here. I have her little nose sucker thing. I have the waterproof pads that go on her changing table. We have tissues, we have more diapers, we have diaper backups, we have like before, whenever she was really little, I had extra onesies in there. That's where I keep the extra love sacks in. Her Lammy is in there, like everything extra that we would need during the night in case she had a blowout, which she had quite a bit of blowouts whenever she was little. She's still little, but littler, smaller. Yeah, we had in that cart in our bedroom to where we didn't have to walk down the hallway to find other clothing and other items and other diapers and other wipes. Like, it was all in the cart, and that still stays in our bedroom. I kind of restock it every now and then to really get it to where it's gonna help us at night and we don't have to be walking down the hallway at 2 a.m. to get new things that we don't have. It's just, that's an amazing find. They have the square one or the rectangle ones like I have, but they also have a circular ones if you don't have very much room to keep this in your house. But I think that was only like $30, and it's literally one of my favorite items that we have. I know I've said that about a lot of these things, but that cart's awesome. Even if you don't have a baby, if you are in college, or if you just have things that you move from room to room and you want it to be in a nice organized space, that thing is that's your item. That is your item. Target, if you can't tell by now, I love Target. I have an obsession with Target. Target. The last honorable mention that I want to talk about is the outlet. So basically this probably would have been on my top 10 list if we had Copeland in this room like sleeping. And now in the next few months, whenever we do transition her from our bedroom to her room, this will probably become my #1 favorite. But basically the outlet has, it is a monitor. So this is where the camera is. Whoa, that's where the camera is. It's blue whenever it's not recording, and it's red whenever it is recording. And it has these items that come all the way down to, to the box down there. And then that's where it plugs in for power. So basically these items on the wall, they're not the prettiest of things, but let me put you back on. Cords on the wall aren't the prettiest thing in the world, but they are there to help make sure that the babies can't grab the wires and like choke on them or pull on them and pull the camera down. It's really a safety feature, and that's okay with me as long as it keeps you safe. Yeah? But basically, it also has an app on it. So, so you can go on here and bring up the Owlette Care. You can have multiple of these in your home. It also can connect to like a wireless sock, but that was way more expensive, so we did not get that. But basically, you can see it is red now that it's on, but you can see basically everything in this general area. And it also has a, whenever the lights are off, it turns into like a nighttime feature. But you can turn the camera audio on where you can kind of hear through the app, excuse me, what's going on in the room. And then you can also have a microphone to where you can talk through the Owlette. So it tells you right now, it says that her room is too cold. I'm actually a little warm, but it tells you those kind of options, and it connects through your Wi-Fi in your home. It's supposed to be fairly safe, but you know, I guess it just depends. I've seen a lot of things online where, you know, hackers can hack into the wireless networks, and I don't know. That hasn't happened to us. I can't speak for anyone else, but whenever she has napped in here in her room, I've liked having that because I can lay her down, she can sleep, yes, and then I can go out and do work but still have her on the iPad or on my phone and still watching her in case she starts to wake up. Items, and we're at the 10th item. I'm really excited. I hope that I haven't just like built you up to kind of not be as excited. But number one, best item that you can get, especially if you're not breastfeeding, is the baby Frieza. Now, we did not purchase this. Oh look, there are wheels on it. We did not purchase this. This was given to us as a very, very generous gift by someone from our church. This is by far my favorite item that we have. Don't you like your Frieza? Is this where you get your food? So, if you have never heard of the baby Frieza, let me tell you about it. So, this basically makes your bottles in 5 seconds flat. 5 seconds. So, whenever you set it up, you have this item right here, and you can go on their website and tell them what formula you're using, and it'll tell you specific kinds of powder setting that you need to have so it mixes it correctly for you. And then it goes from 2 to 10 ounces. Yeah, 2 to 10 ounces. And it also has temperature settings. So it has room temperature, a little warmer, and then warm. It has 3 temperature settings. And it also has a water only option. So whenever we leave to go out somewhere and I know I need to bring her a bottle. Are you talking with me? Yeah? Ooh. Ooh. Basically, I can say how many ounces I want and then do water only, and it'll make the temperature water that I need for the specific amount of ounces that I want to take with me. Amazing. Now, it took me like a month to figure out that I could do that, but whatever. So basically, you put your formula in here, and there's a place in the back to have water. Whoa. It has 4 different settings to put this little thing to hold your bottle with, and then it has the filter. So you have to clean the filter every 4 bottles, or else it won't let you make a bottle. You have to fill the filter. And then if you have, like we have the temperature on the hottest setting with here, and we have to wait on the water to warm up whenever we put new water in there. But, hey, come here. Come here. You want to see the camera? How you want to see the camera? Yeah. But, in all seriousness, that baby Frieza, it's like a baby Keurig. So, you know, for coffee in the morning, whenever you put your coffee mug in the Keurig to make coffee, it's just like that but for baby bottles. I take that to the hospital with me too, because, and the nurses all crack up at me because I come home with all this stuff, but literally I use everything we bring in. And that Frieza has been a lifesaver for us. And now, I don't know how they did it in the olden times, but it's amazing. Amazing. And that's probably the most expensive item, besides the next item actually that I didn't have on my list, what I'm going to talk about. That's literally, that and the outlet are both of my most expensive items that are in this list, but I would choose the baby Frieza over the outlet any day. Now, of course, whenever she gets out of the bottle stage, it's going to be kind of obsolete, and the outlet won't be, but that baby Frieza is, oh man, I'm in love with that baby Frieza. That's the best item we have had. Yeah, say hey baby, hi. And Copeland loves all these items, don't you? You don't even know. You don't even know, because you've had your life, all your life with those items. Yeah. If you would like to see more videos of baby Copeland, make sure and hit that subscribe button. I post videos every Tuesday. And if you want to catch up with us on our social media accounts, I have them listed down below. And of course, every item that I talked about today will also have a link down below for you to go look at. And we will see you guys next week. Yeah. Say bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right. Bye, guys.